Hi and welcome to my channel. Um, so this video is going to be, I'm sure you can tell by the title, but it's going to be about my PCOS story and trying to conceive. So if that's something that you are interested in watching, then just stay tuned. So so my name's Cynthia. And I am 25. I just turned 25 in February. My husband and I have been married for a year now, and we've been trying to conceive for 4 of those months. And I kind of knew something was wrong with me when I got my period early on. So I got my period at like 9, and then I started noticing around like age 15, 16 that my period was irregular, so I wouldn't get it every single month. And then I would miss some periods, and then I would get it. And I thought that was just like normal. So I wasn't sexually active, so thought of pregnancy never crossed my mind. And then so I met my husband when I was 22 turning 23, and so like I wasn't sexually active then either. I was saving myself till marriage. And it wasn't until I think I was like 19 or 20 that I was like, I haven't got my period in about 6 months. I don't think that that's right. I was 19 because I no longer had health insurance. I wasn't under my dad's health insurance program through his job, and I didn't qualify to have health insurance anymore. So I couldn't go to the doctor, so I went to Mexico, and in Mexico they were trying to go they went the natural route, and they gave me some kind of shots that I would give myself on my butt. And so that didn't work, and it was partly also my fault. I didn't keep going with the treatment, so I didn't keep going with the treatment, and so it didn't work. And then I got my period. I want to say, so it had been 6 months, so I want to say like 2 months after. So at 8 months, I finally got my period. And it was like a normal period. It wasn't ridiculously heavy. I did notice some like blood, like, this is so TMI. I'm so sorry. I guess I'll just like, I don't think that's important. So yeah, so I finally got my period, and then it was another 6 months went by, and I didn't get a period, and then I finally got it. So it was like it seemed like the pattern was every 6 months, every 4 to 6 months I would get my period, and at one point, at 20, at the beginning of my 22nd birthday, I weighed 165 pounds, and I'm 5'2", so I'm pretty sure the weight that I should be at is 125 to be at like a healthy weight, 125 pounds to be at a healthy weight, and I was nowhere near that. I was 165, so I started to lose weight. I lost about 25 pounds, almost 30 pounds in about 6 months. I was exercising, I was eating a lot less and a lot healthier, or what I thought. I was taking multivitamins, and I was drinking a lot of water. So I lost a lot of weight. I lost like almost 30 pounds, and my period came back. It had been about 6 to 7 months since I had got my last period, and then I started losing weight, and once I lost all that weight, my period came back. And so it was regular for about 3 months, and then I missed it 1 month and then it came back the next. So I was like, oh, I guess it's just my body getting used to it. I then met my husband at the end of the year, and my diet and exercise went out the window. Like, he would take me on dates. I like kiddingly say that it's his fault, but like, he would take me on dates, and I wouldn't eat healthy, and it was honestly, it was my fault for not having self-control. And so I gained back all the weight that I come today. Like, so today I gained back all the weight that I lost and then some. So I am currently 174 pounds, and that's not healthy. So when we finally got married a year ago, I went to the doctor because I hadn't gotten my period. So we're in April now, and I haven't gotten my period in a whole year. I went to the doctor in February before my 25th birthday because, you know, we had been trying to conceive, and it just, I guess I was oblivious as to how you conceived. I'm not ovulating. I'm not getting my period. How did I expect to get pregnant? So in February, I went to the gynecologist. They checked me and they diagnosed me with PCOS. And the doctor asked if we were trying to conceive, and we are. So she right away prescribed me metformin. April 14th will be 2 months. No. March, April. Yeah, it'll be 2 months that I've been on metformin. Haven't ovulated, haven't gotten a period, and lost like 3 pounds, and that's it. I can make a separate video of like what I experienced the first month of taking metformin, because it was not easy. Like, it was not a good time. Actually, I can just say it here. So my first month on metformin, because it's not that much, it really was not it wasn't fun. I still have some of the symptoms. So the main one was nauseousness and vomiting. Like, I was doing that like crazy. And then so nauseousness and vomiting and diarrhea. And the only symptom that I still have now is diarrhea. And I realized that if I had any dairy, it would make it worse. Like, I would be so nauseous, and I'd have really bad diarrhea. I know, TMI, but that's just my experience. And so I didn't care, because, you know, we're trying to conceive, we want a baby, and this and that. And so 2 months in, and you know, I started feeling a little discouraged about 6 weeks in, because I thought that, again, being oblivious, I thought that I would get my period like right away. Like, obviously oblivious. So I just thought, like, oh, I'll get my period, like, it's okay, I'll get it right away, we'll get pregnant, and then we'll have a baby 9 months later, right? Like, that was my thought process. And like, no. We're 2 months in, and nothing's changed. Like, other than I have ridiculous diarrhea still, that nothing's changed except for that I have diarrhea, is what I meant to say. And you know, it's a huge test to my faith, And like it just, I don't know, it just really like messed with my, it messes with, it messed with my emotions, and it messed with my self-esteem, and like it's, I don't know how to explain it, and I'm gonna start crying, and I shouldn't cry. um it's a huge test to my faith. Like I believe in God, and I should believe that God, if God wants me to have children, he's gonna give them to me, and I just need to be patient and wait, and they will come. And but I have to do my part in um, doing so. It's, I don't know. The doctor told me to check back in 3 months. She didn't really tell me that if I needed to lose weight, but I just figured like the last time I got my period um, was because I lost 30 pounds and I got my period back. So I'm just saying that I need to lose weight in order to get my period back. Um, but yeah, it's tough, you know, like when you know that it's your body um that's not working, that it's not doing its job, it's not doing what it's meant to do. It kind of takes a toll on you. Like I just, sex wasn't fun anymore. Like I was just stressing out like, okay, I'm going to take an ovulation test, and there's one really pink prominent line, and then there's a faint line. And every time I take an ovulation test, that's what it is. And I've been tracking my temperature, and you know, I was stressing out. And I know that stressing out doesn't really help anything. Like I'm just thinking about being pregnant. I'm thinking about pregnancy, and I would get mad. I would see a video of, or like not a video, but like a commercial of like a pregnancy test or whatever, and I'd get so emotional and then really, really mad. Because, you know, I don't know. And then I also just think to like, there's girls, young girls, who get pregnant and don't want their baby and get an abortion, or they just, I don't know, they just don't want the baby. They're not grateful for the miracle that they're creating inside of them, and it like, it just makes me really mad. And I've been working on that, and I know everybody has a different story as to why they have to do that, and I'm no one to judge them. I just, it's not me judging them, it's just me being jealous. And that's what it is. And I've been learning that I need to have more faith, pray more, and do my part. So, I've started a lower calorie diet. So I will be dieting, and I will be working out, and I'm still going to be taking metformin until I go see my doctor and see what she says. But until then, I will be taking metformin. So yeah, so this is just going to track my road to fertility, my road to conceiving. So yeah, if any of you have experienced the same things, please let me know in the comments below, or like what you did to like keep yourself sane and not go crazy or not stress out. That would be really helpful. I just, I know my husband and I, we really want a baby, and I just, I need to stop stressing about it, and the baby's gonna come when the baby wants to come. So I'm just gonna do my part and hope that the baby comes sooner. So again, if you are going through the same experience, or if you've gone through the same thing, please let me know in the comments below. I would really love to know what you've read, what books you've read, how you've kept your faith, how you kept believing, and just your experiences. So that's it for today. So have a good one. Bye.